I'm DarkHero, and this story's called Just Like You.
I checked my phone for the time. It was just 12:15. I pinched the bridge of my nose and let out a sigh before taking a sip of my black coffee. My little brother was late. Justin is only a few years younger than me, but he's had a rough bout with life. He has severe anxiety and depression. It's so bad that even the smallest thing can send him into a panic attack. Things got a bit better after he moved out on his own, but just like everybody else, he's had his ups and downs. I usually check on him every other week, but it was a surprise when I got a text message from him last night asking me to meet up with him around noon today. So here I am, at a local coffee shop, waiting for my little brother who's just a little bit late. The bell attached to the front door chimed, and I looked over to see Justin, wearing dark jeans and a black hoodie, with the hood up. I stood up and he walked towards me with his head down. "Hey," he said under his breath. Jason opened his arms for a hug as I held my hand out for a handshake. We did an awkward shuffle and then just clasped hands. We sat down at the table and a barista came over to check on us. "Hey man, do you want anything?" I offered. He just shook his head no. We sat there for a moment. The bell on the door chiming as other patrons came in and out of the coffee shop filled the space between us. Justin finally broke the silence. "So, I just really need your help." I examined his face. Dark bags were hanging under his eyes. It looked like he wasn't getting any sleep and much less anything to eat. Yeah, of course. What's going on?" I asked. He kept his eyes downcast. It always made me sad to think that even though we're family, it was still uncomfortable for him to look me in the eye. "There's this treatment I wanted to try out," he explained. "The doctor says that it's a 100% guarantee that it will turn my life around." Justin proceeded to show me a small bifold brochure. "I've already called and set up an appointment. He recommends a simple surgery and a meal plan afterwards, but he guarantees that I'll be happy," he explained with tears welling up in his eyes. I looked the brochure up and down. So you need money?" "I don't know, bro. This seems like a scam or something," I responded. He slammed a fist onto the table. "No! I need this!" Justin spoke in anger. My brother's usually so meek. This outburst took me by surprise. "Justin, have you been taking your meds?" I asked. The words escaped my mouth, and I instantly regretted what I said. He was about to get up to leave, but I grabbed his wrist. Hold on. Wait. Sorry. That was a dick move from me." I gestured for him to sit back down, and he did. I sighed. "I'll do anything you want, but what's going on?" Justin took a deep breath. "I just want to be happy. I'm tired of waking up in the morning and feeling like shit. I'm tired of looking into a mirror and feeling even shittier. I just want to be like you." He wiped some tears away from his eyes. "You're perfect. Amazing office job, amazing looks, amazing house, amazing everything." I winced at what he said. I couldn't possibly understand what he was going through. And all the thoughts that were swirling around his head. "Fine. I'll help. Just, what do you need from me?" He smiled. Smiled in a way I haven't seen in a long time. "I called the doctor, and he said we can swing by any time. So let's go." He quickly got up from his seat and headed towards the exit. I followed suit. "Wait, you mean right now?" I suggested driving to the doctor's office. I was gonna input the address on my phone. But Justin said he would guide me there. It was only a few minutes' drive to the office, and we found ourselves in front of an old shopping plaza. There were no signs indicating that anything was open, or at the very least had any functioning businesses at all. I checked my phone. It was almost 2 p.m. Justin exited the car, assuring me that he knew where he was going. I reluctantly followed him as he was walking up to one of the seemingly vacant spaces. Sure enough, he opened the door and stepped inside. That made me a bit more comfortable, I suppose. So I entered. I realized as soon as I opened the door that, without a doubt, this was a vacant space. I called out to Justin. Justin! But before I knew it, I felt a needle prick into my neck. Then, darkness. As soon as I woke up, I was in immense pain. I screamed with every ounce of my being, writhing. The air itself was painful to me. I couldn't move my arms or legs. I looked around to see what I'd been shackled to. A wall. The room that I was in was dark, but illuminated with dozens of candles. Then I noticed. At first, I thought I was covered in blood. But no. The reason I was in so much unimaginable pain was because I had no skin on me. I began to vomit, and I heard my brother shushing me. Shh. In front of me was Justin. I recognized his voice, but he was wearing my skin. Don't worry. It'll all be over soon. He spoke under his breath. He was holding a book that was pitch black. Shh. No more crying. You'll be helping me so much. I began to cry, my tears stinging the exposed meat on my cheeks. With the ritual complete, I'll finally become happy. Aren't you glad? All I could do was let out a horrified wail. Justin continued to remove a bloodstained knife and pointed it towards me. All I need to do is eat your heart. Then I'll finally be just like you.